Okay. I chose to do this video because along with the reductions, this one is going to require some other things like factorization. Okay, so let's go have a look at this one. Here I've got sine 180 minus. The first thing we do is we check which quadrant, 180 minus. So we've got cos up here, 180 is over here, this is 180, this is 0, this is 90, this is 270, and this is also 360. Okay, great. So 180 minus puts us in this quadrant over here. I'm dealing with sine. Sine in that quadrant, sine is positive. So this reduces to positive sine x. Okay, over here I've got a minus 2. This one over here, there's a 90 minus. 90 minus. First thing again, which quadrant? 90 minus, 90 is here, 90 minus is first quadrant. So everything is positive there. Cos is positive. So this is going to reduce to something positive. But because of the 90, it's going to change from cos and it's going to become sine of our x, and the cos x is over there, right? Okay, just note that these two are multiplying each other, so you can't deal with these, you can't subtract these because here's a multiplication, right? These are multiplying, you first have to deal with those. Okay, but we'll see what happens next. Denominator, right? So let's see, here we have a square. Okay, go back, check the videos that I've done, the summary videos, if we can call it that. As soon as you see a square, you should know that this is going to reduce positive. So it doesn't even matter what quadrant this is going to be in. Because it's a square, it's going to reduce positive. So I'm going to say this is going to be 2 cos x. Okay, then it's minus. So this over here, right? Which quadrant? Minus x. So then we need to understand where negative angles put us. A negative angle is going to put us in this quadrant over here. So cos of minus x, this quadrant cos is positive. This reduces positive. This negative you see here is this negative. This part reduces positive, so this is going to be cos x. Okay, now the next part, let's look at the numerator, look at the denominator. There's two terms here, so you can't go ahead and you can't cancel stuff. Please don't even try to cancel stuff, okay? But what you should see, two terms, this and this. I see it in both places, so it is common. So you're going to factorize, okay? Once you factorize, what do you create? You create one term. Okay, great. Anyways, let's go ahead. The common factor is sine x. That comes out. So if this is divided by sine x, remember, when you are taking out common factors, you are dividing each term with that factor. Okay? Make sure you know how to factorize, right? That's our basic algebra. Those are things we should know. Anyway, sine x is dividing with itself. It's going to be left with 1. All of this gets divided by sine x. What's left? Minus 2 cos x. Right, then you've got our denominator over here. Let's check what's in the denominator. Also, there's a common factor, right? Common factor is the cos, right? So let's take cos out. Cos x comes out. And if this is divided by cos x, what is left over? I think I'm there. Okay, I must have squared. This should have been a square. Just remember, this was a square. It's going to reduce to a square. So if this is divided by that, you are going to have 2 cos x. If this is divided by itself, you're going to have a minus 1. Right, great. So besides this, what do you see here? They look almost exactly the same. What's wrong? The signs are wrong. So here, when I took out this common factor, I should have in fact taken out a negative with it. Okay, but it's fine. Let's put that in the next step. So this I'm going to leave exactly the same. Oh, not sign, that was cost. All right. Great. Okay. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking a negative out here. If a negative comes out, everything that's in there is divided with a negative. So this 2 cos x you see is going to become a minus 2 cos x. This plus or minus 1 that you see is going to become a plus 1. I just changed the order so that I can see that these look nice, the same. So what am I doing? I'm taking a negative out as a common factor. If you take out a negative as a common factor, all your signs change. This was positive 2 cos x, that's now minus 2 cos x. This was a minus 1, it's now a positive 1. The negative that came out should be written over here, right? But there's already something there. So that negative is going to multiply with the thing that is there. So I'm going to have negative cos x. Alright, great. Now what? You can see that they will cancel each other out. What are we left with? Sine divided by cos is tan of x. Don't forget that that was negative. And that is that question. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment if there's something that you didn't understand that you need me to re-explain, or content that I haven't covered that you still want to see, and share the videos, help the channel to grow. Anyone doing pure math grade 11, grade 12, technical math grade 11, grade 12 as well will benefit from this. Thanks. Good luck in your studies.